Pakistan is on the edge of a precipice. Pakistan is facing a crisis, a political crisis, an economic crisis, and a security crisis. In fact, some analysts in Pakistan argue that the nation is facing its existential crisis. Let's talk about the political crisis first. There is a blood feud between Maryam Nawaz of the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz, former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif's daughter, and Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif's niece, and Imran Khan, the leader of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf and former Prime Minister of Pakistan. In fact, Maryam Nawaz went to the extent of calling Imran Khan a Gidar, a jackal, and not a leader of the people of Pakistan. She accuses Imran Khan of hiding behind women and children, hiding at his Zaman Park residence, and not appearing in front of courts to face due process of law. Imran Khan, on the other hand, fears for his life. Imran Khan fears he may be assassinated. In fact, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf leaders say he may be assassinated quite like either Benazir Bhutto, who was shot dead by terrorists, many argue at the behest of Pakistan Army, or hanged like Benazir Bhutto's father, late Prime Minister of Pakistan, Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. Imran Khan feels he may be killed too. That's why he doesn't want to appear before courts, except of course until now he has been ordered to appear in court. There are multiple non-bailable warrants against him. In fact, there were pitched battles fought between Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf supporters and cadre on one side and the Lahore and Islamabad police on the other side. But what makes the story extremely interesting from an Indian point of view and extremely dangerous from the Pakistan point of view is the fact that the country is almost on the verge of an internal security crisis or a civil war, as some argue. Imran Khan has his party in the Gilgit-Baltistan province, which is part of Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, and Gilgit-Baltistan police was summoned to protect Imran Khan. It was Gilgit-Baltistan police on one side versus the Lahore and Islamabad police on the other. So it was police versus police and state versus state in Pakistan, and this is just the beginning of the political crisis in the country. Now, the situation in Pakistan, the economic situation, and this is where Pakistan, according to their defense minister Khwaja Asif, has already defaulted. The finance minister says that's not quite true. They may be on the verge of default, but they haven't defaulted just as yet. But look at the ground situation. The Pakistani rupee against the US dollar. As on date, it's anything between 280 Pakistani rupees to 285 Pakistani rupees to $1 US. There are thousands of containers that are there at various ports in Pakistan, but no letters of credit are being issued by the State Bank of Pakistan to get those containers out. In fact, the business community in Pakistan went and met General Asim Munir, the Chief of the Army Staff, and sought his intervention. And that perhaps gives you an idea of what's in store for Pakistan. Will it be some kind of an emergency or martial law in Pakistan, given the fact that the main political parties, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf and Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz, and of course PPP, they are in a virtual blood feud. Of course, Bilawal Bhutto Zardari of the Pakistan People's Party, he is desperately trying that he distances himself somewhat from the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz, because if elections are held, some analysts argue that Imran Khan may emerge as the most popular leader. But before we talk in detail about why Pakistan Army Chief's intervention was sought by the business community, take a look at the financial condition of the country. It's defaulted or virtually on the verge of default. There are no exports, virtually no imports, and look at the prices, how they are going through the roof. Onion, for example, from March 2022 to March 2023, the prices have gone up 305%. From 39 rupees a kg to 157 rupees a kg. Diesel from 145 rupees a litre to 281 rupees a litre. That's almost a 94% hike. Petrol again from 151 rupees a litre to 268 rupees a litre. And this goes on. Whatever you may want to buy. Chicken, well, most Pakistanis say it's off the table unless, of course, you are extremely rich. The price, of course, has gone up from 304 rupees a kg to 429 rupees a kg. LPG, gas from 2,518 to 3,445. That's about a 37% hike in prices. And within Pakistan, the business community says the country will collapse. They actually want to wind up. Industrial production is nosediving. They are wondering whether they should pull out all their funds and investments from within Pakistan and invest elsewhere. They went and met General Asim Munir, the Pakistan Army chief, and sought his intervention. But will anything emerge out of it? It appears very unlikely. So Pakistan's Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif, he went with a begging bowl to the United Arab Emirates. The army chief went both to the Gulf and, of course, also sought help from China. China may give some money, but then you know what China is, a loan shark. We've seen that in Sri Lanka. We've seen that in multiple other countries. China will take away a large chunk of Pakistan. It's taken away Gwadar. Imagine people of Balochistan cannot get to most parts of Gwadar. And similarly, the Gilgit-Baltistan region and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, the Muzaffarabad region, the areas from where the China-Pakistan economic corridor passes, in all those areas, Pakistanis may not be permitted, and this is leading to a lot of anger and anxiety in Gilgit and Baltistan. People say they are being removed from their homes and their ancestral land in that area. That is one part of the story. The security crisis is the other part of the story. The Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, TTP, they are taking on the Pakistan army. They've killed a large number of Pakistani security personnel, army personnel, police personnel, and not just in the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, but also in Balochistan. The Pakistan army is once again fighting a virtual existential war with the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan. Remember, Zarb-e-Az was a very major operation that had been undertaken by the Pakistan army, and they claimed that they had gotten rid of all these terrorist organizations. But Pakistan, as you well know, speaks half-truths and absolute lies. Right now, Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan is on the rise. It's attacking the Pakistan army repeatedly, and they may well come closer to Islamabad. So this is where Pakistan faces an existential crisis, and people in Pakistan say they wished they had a leader like in India. They're saying, look where India has reached. India has the G20 presidency, the 5th largest economy in the world, a society that's strong, a democracy that's firm, that's really strong, and look at what's happening in Pakistan. Of course, partition was very painful, but at least the terror part of that area is now no longer with India.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.